Let me run you through my monthly budget very quickly. So my YouTube channel in the last 28 days has made about... And if you're wondering where my Volkswagen Golf is, it's still in the showroom. So I went on Canva and designed a weekly menu. Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome here in Umoja. My name is Dennis Uhuru, and right now I'm just keeping my tea company. I'm making some strong tea here, mwezi kwa kona. Before I talk to you about today's video. Now, today's video is going to be interesting. I'm going to talk about my budget in Nairobi. How much money I need in a month to survive in this city. My tea is ready. Let me toko it. That's how we say in Luo. Let me toko it and then talk to you about today's video. Presenting today's breakfast. Some very strong tea and Methode is Mandinhos. Methode is the guy who makes these mandazis. He makes them close to where I stay. I want to have this breakfast and then I want to mop the house and then I'll take you to my office, which is looking very good right now, and talk to you about my monthly spend in Nairobi. I've already done the bedroom, I've done the kitchen. What remains is the bathroom and the sitting room. I converted my towel into a duster. I haven't bought a new towel yet. So right now whenever I bathe, I just jump up and down like a kangaroo and I'm good, I dry off. I'll get a new towel in time, don't worry about that. Things like towels are not priorities for gents, but I'll get one. So I'm using my old towel as a duster. It does a very good job.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves.
So I'm done with cleaning the house. The only thing that remains, and this is very easy, this is very quick, I want to clean this parking lot. This parking space for my Volkswagen Golf TSI Blue Motion. And if you're wondering where my Volkswagen Golf is, it's still in the showroom. Or it could also be in Japan. Someone could be using it in Japan or Singapore. Yeah, I just hope they're not playing very loud music in my car. And that's that. Woo. Now my parking space is looking spick and span, ready for that Volkswagen Golf. Now, let's head over to the office, man. That's enough cleaning for today. Now let's talk budgeting in Nairobi. And before that, how does this office look? Look at that office. It looks so good. If you didn't watch the last episode, this monitor is a gift from one of the viewers of my YouTube channel. Talk about a vote of confidence. It's like God whispering in your ear, keep doing what you're doing, keep doing what you're doing. So yeah, let's talk budgeting and how much I need in Nairobi. budgeting has never been a strong point of mine. I think I've never had money enough to warrant budgeting. I know that sounds a bit weird, but it's the truth. But even though I've never been budgeting, one thing that I like to do is to record or track my expenses with an app called Spending Tracker. Let me just launch it. From 2016, when I joined Taskies, I've been recording my expenses. The total amount of money I made that year was 27,600. In 2017, the total amount of money I made was 193,400. In 2018, I only made 96,000 because I was terminated at Taskies in May of 2018. And then I joined ICA Lion Insurance later that year. In 2019, I made 74,000 Kenyan shillings. In 2020, I started tracking now expense by expense. So as you can see, in 2020, I've got different categories of expenditure. I've got YouTube. It was in 2020 that I bought my camera, my Canon M50, and I bought that using a loan as well. In 2021, I also have categories here. I made 131,000 in 2021. In 2022, I made 203,000. In 2023, I made 86,529. And then, of course, 2024 is not over yet. Right, so guys, let me run you through my monthly budget very quickly. So I have an Excel sheet over here. And I'll start from the things that I know, the constants I call them. So my rent is 11,000 Kenyan shillings, and that's a one-bedroom house. September is actually my third month here, so I haven't been here very long. The next constant is internet. And internet costs 2,700. It's a 10 Mbps plan by Zuku. So 2,700 tuseme tu tao tatu. So electricity will be about 600 Kenyan shillings. I think I may push it to 1,000 Kenyan shillings just to be safe. So let's do that right now. So 1,000 bob for electricity. And then food. I've got the Spending Tracker app on my phone and on the laptop as well, and I just record the same figures on both devices, so it's like a backup. So I'll just be looking at how much I've spent on food since I moved here. So my first full month in Umoja was July, and in that month I spent 4,645 Kenyan shillings on food. How much was that per day? Calculator. Divided by 30. That comes to about 154 Kenyan shillings per day. In August, I spent 5,218 divided by 30. So it went up by a bit to 173 Kenyan shillings. Up to now, I've never been one for planning my meals, but that is going to change. Because I'm thinking that if I work really hard and I consolidate my earnings, I can actually have a menu and plan my meals around that menu. It actually will give me a bit of predictability in my life and will enable me to save money in the long run, even though it might be expensive right now. Alright. I spend about 1,000 Kenyan shillings on airtime. I don't call a lot of people on the phone, so my airtime is not that high. And now Safaricom has this offer where they give you about 30 minutes valid for 3 hours, and that is priced at about 20 shillings. Whenever I need to call people, I plan, then I've got 3 hours to call people, and I've got 30 minutes. And often that is enough. If it's not, then I can just add another 30 minutes. And then you will find that the following day I don't have as many people to call. My commute also is not that much. I spend about 300 Kenyan shillings per week. It's because I work from home. I've actually made a video about working from home as well. I'll link it in the description and up here. I made a video about my life here, and I talked about entertainment and the fact that I don't really have much of a social life. So entertainment for me is maybe just going out and eating a snack, you know, or maybe going to drink soup at a local restaurant. So I've put about 2,000 Kenyan shillings for that. The last thing is charity at 1,000 Kenyan shillings. Maybe I need to send some money to a brother of mine, or some small money to my mom, or something like that. So that can go up or down, varying on the need. So my expenditure, what I actually need to survive. This is not thriving, this is just to survive. 25,200 Kenyan shillings per month. I need to get a Volkswagen Golf TSI. This amount of money cannot cannot afford me that lifestyle. I hope that things will pick up. Now, let's talk about my proposed menu. Something that I'm trying to do so that I consolidate my spending around food, and so that I don't spend too much on food. Because sometimes when you don't have a plan, you think that you're spending little, but you're actually spending a lot of money. And like I said, sometimes I find that I may have spent money like a millionaire, and then I end up starving here. Here is my proposed menu. I won't take you meal by meal, I'll just talk about the major points. So I went on Canva and designed a weekly menu, and my budget for this proposed menu is 2,500 Kenyan shillings. That will come to about 10,000 Kenyan shillings per month. Right now I spend about 5,000 Kenyan shillings on food. If I keep working hard and maybe start earning a little bit more money, then I can spend 10,000 Kenyan shillings on food. And this is the menu that I will be using as a guide for that. And if you want me to design something like this for you, print it out and put it in your kitchen, you can let me know on my website, or let me know in the comments. Then we can arrange how I can do this for you. I'll send it to you as a soft copy and you can print it. I think I'll charge you very little. I think I can charge you maybe 1,500 or 2,000 Kenyan shillings to do this job. Alright, so here's my menu. Sunday, I have tea and mandazi for breakfast at 60 shillings. Then lunch is a treat. I capped the treat at 350. Then supper is chapo and beans at 80 shillings. The total for that is 490. Like I said, I'm not going to go day by day. I'm just pointing out a few things. On Monday, bread and tea for breakfast at 95. Then lunch is chapo and waru at 80 shillings. So it's only waru that I'll be buying. And then I'll be having the chapo that I had for supper on Sunday with that waru. That's why it's 80 shillings. And then the rice and waru. So the waru that I had for lunch on Monday, a bit of it will be left for supper. And then I'll cook that with rice. That's 0 shillings because I should have rice in the house. The reason I've pointed out those 2 days is because I've created this menu in a way that day by day the meals sort of tie together, and some meals, because I live by myself, some meals can carry over into the next day. Alright, let's look at a few highlights in this menu. I've got Wednesday supper, ugali meat and veggies at 230 shillings. Then I've got Tuesday supper is ugali and kienyeji and Kisumu boys. Kisumu boys is omena, for those of you that don't know. Where is fish? Friday supper is ugali and fish and veggies. You can just pause the video, have a look at this proposed menu. This is like a proposed finance bill for my house. This is a proposed finance bill for my house, and I'm hoping that unlike Kenyan politicians, I can actually follow through. I'm a video editor for the Mara Nomads, an adventure travel company, and they do expeditions to all manner of places. It's a very nice YouTube channel, you should go and check it out. Video editing for the Mara Nomads forms about 80 to 90% of my income at this point, which is very dangerous for me. You know, you never want to have all your eggs in one basket, so I'm trying to put other things in place. The reason I say it's dangerous for me is the Mara Nomads don't even have to fire me. They can just maybe take a break from taking trips. So if they take a break from expeditions, I'm out of a job. So I have to really think on my feet. The second thing is, of course, I'm a YouTuber as well. My YouTube channel is picking up. In the last 28 days, I've got that's 2,000 views, 2,000 watch time hours, and about $17 in estimated revenue. The reason for that is, up to now, about 86% of my viewership comes from Kenya. And then 2% comes from the United States, and YouTube really doesn't pay a lot if most of your viewers are based in Kenya. That is because Kenyan advertisers, the likes of say Safaricom, Jumia, all these other brands in Kenya, don't pay as much money as the brands in the US or whichever place. If a YouTuber in the United States has 30,000 views on their channel, and that viewer in the US has a huge bulk of his viewership coming from the US, then he's going to earn more money with 30,000 views than I am going to earn in Kenya with the same amount. But then again, it sort of balances out because the living standards in the US is also very high. So, up to this point, my YouTube channel is not a big contributor to my finances. And lately I've seen the channel is on an upward trend, so I'm hoping that the money also will pick up. I have a website, denisohuru.com. It looks very nice, as you can see. So I'm building a consultancy business on this website. You know, YouTube consultancy, video editing consultancy, content creation consultancy, website design and management, you know, things like that. So this consultation business is still in its early days, so I wouldn't want to talk about how much it's bringing in, but I will in a subsequent video. If you go on Amazon and type in Dennis Uhuru, if you go on Amazon and type in Dennis Uhuru, you will find I've got about 20 titles on Amazon, about 20 books on Amazon. I want to publish at least 50 books to 100 books on Amazon and then see how that goes. So I've sold a few copies of these books already, and I think this Amazon business deserves its own video, so perhaps I'll make a video about that. Then lastly, I also do freelance photography and videography, so things like baby showers, birthdays, you know. I'm trying to get a bit more into things like music videos and weddings, but to get into that, you know, you need a lot of equipment that I don't have. You know, these days people know what they want. So if someone is looking for a wedding videographer, for example, they will ask you, do you have a drone? You know, do you have a team of photographers? You can't do something like a wedding by yourself, so you need a team of maybe 2 or 3 people to help you cover an event like that. So something like weddings and music videos, I'll definitely need a drone for that, as well as maybe 2 or 3 lenses and maybe a secondary camera. That has been today's video. If this is your first time to the channel, subscribe to the channel, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next video.
Everything that happens is motivation.